Have you ever wondered how hackers can steal passwords, track your chats, or even read what you type in real time? The secret weapon behind many of these attacks is something called a keylogger. In this video, we will explain what a keylogger is, how it works, the different types, how attackers use it, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself and your family from it. So let's dive in. A keylogger, short for keystroke logger, is a tool that records every key you press on your keyboard. Think of it like a digital recorder that captures your typing. It can log your passwords, messages, emails, or even credit card details, basically anything you type. While that sounds scary, the truth is keyloggers are not always used for evil. They can also have legitimate, ethical uses when done responsibly, like parental monitoring or authorized corporate security testing. More on that later. There are mainly two types of keyloggers: software-based and hardware-based. Software keyloggers are programs installed on your system that run silently in the background, capturing your keystrokes. They can be hidden inside malicious downloads, phishing links, or infected attachments. On the other hand, hardware keyloggers are small physical devices like USB adapters or chips attached between the keyboard and the computer. Once connected, they record everything typed on that keyboard. Some advanced versions go even deeper, operating at the kernel or driver level, meaning they can capture keystrokes even before your antivirus software detects them. There are also firmware level keyloggers that live inside the keyboard or system BIOS, and network-based ones that capture data packets containing your keystrokes while you are connected online. Now let's talk about how hackers use keyloggers. Attackers often trick people into installing malicious software through fake links, phishing emails, or cracked applications. Once installed, the keylogger silently logs everything you type and sends it to the attacker's server. With that data, hackers can easily log into your accounts, steal your identity, or even bypass two-factor authentication if you are not careful. But keyloggers aren't always used with bad intentions. There are legitimate and ethical reasons someone might use monitoring tools. For example, parents may use monitoring apps to protect their children from online predators, cyberbullying, or unsafe content. Companies sometimes use employee monitoring software to ensure data security and prevent insider threats, but only with clear disclosure and consent. And cybersecurity professionals might use keylogging tools in controlled environments for testing and research. If you're interested in lawful ethical monitoring, watch my video on top Android and iPhone keyloggers. I've also added direct links to the best options for each platform in the description. Feel free to check them out. However, using such tools without permission is illegal. Secretly installing a keylogger on someone else's device, whether it's your partner, employee, or anyone else, is considered unauthorized surveillance and can lead to serious criminal charges. So always remember, use monitoring tools only with consent and for legitimate purposes. Moving on. So how can you protect yourself from malicious keyloggers? First, keep your operating system and software updated. Updates patch vulnerabilities that attackers exploit. Second, use a trusted antivirus or endpoint security suite with real-time protection. Third, never click on suspicious links or download attachments from unknown sources. Always double-check email addresses and URLs before opening anything. Also use a password manager. It not only stores your passwords securely but also autofills them, meaning you don't have to type them every time. That alone can block many keylogger attempts. And whenever possible, enable multi-factor authentication so even if a password gets stolen, your account stays protected. If you suspect a keylogger infection, act quickly. Disconnect from the internet, run a full antivirus scan, and change all important passwords from a clean device. For hardware keyloggers, inspect the back of your computer, especially USB ports or keyboard connectors, to make sure no unknown devices are attached. For parents wanting to monitor their child safely, remember three words: consent, transparency, and education. Talk openly with your child about why you want to monitor. Use purpose-built parental control apps like Google Family Link, KidsGuard Pro, QU Studio, or Apple Screen Time instead of raw keyloggers. These tools help you set screen limits, filter content, and monitor activity ethically without invading privacy. Lastly, let's talk about the legal angle. In most countries, it's perfectly legal to monitor your own devices or your underage child's activity, as long as it is transparent. But installing any kind of keylogger or monitoring tool on another person's device without their consent is a violation of privacy laws. Even in workplaces, monitoring must be clearly stated in company policy. So the bottom line is this: keyloggers are powerful tools, but they are double-edged swords. When used unethically, they can destroy lives. When used responsibly, they can protect them. Remember, awareness is your first line of defense. Stay safe, stay informed, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spydrill for more cybersecurity awareness videos. See you in the next one.